Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Rise. I'm ready to watch the second to last episode of this first season, I guess, of Ousama Ranking of Kings. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me, and join me till the end of this first season, and then join me because when season 2 will come out, I will be here to react to all episodes as always. Okay, in the previous episode we discovered something about this demon that is attached to Miranjo. Let's see what's going to happen today. Are you ready to join me with this? Check it out. Okay, thank you, boss. Okay. She didn't want to eat. Yeah, because at the beginning she didn't want to stay with him, maybe. So she was rebelling all the time. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, it was pretty hard for him because every time he had to follow her and see if she was safe, to see if she was still alive. So the fact that she was protected every time made her change her mind, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, because he also felt guilty because of what he did, so... He traveled the world. A bit for Miranjo, it was becoming something sure for her, as a habit. And the more she was growing, the more she was loving him, I guess. As she has this aside from her mom, I mean, to fulfill other people's goals. Yeah, but I think he doesn't feel... Oh, okay, no, I thought that he didn't feel satisfied anymore to kill others or to become the strongest. And that's why he was asking who is the strongest in the world right now. Ah! Okay. The demon. Ah, no, I thought... Whoa, he was defeated. That makes you understand that when Boji will confront him. Exactly. Here we go. Oh no, F-way. So she brought him to the demon. In fact... no, actually she asked. So she already broke that promise, huh? So the promise was, I will never ask you to do something for me, but... Oh, boss, I can't believe this. I mean... Oh, what the... Yes, that's why Boji couldn't do anything. I can't believe this. That's why it was so tiny, maybe. And he was not a giant as all the others. I mean, as him and the wife. And you feel empty because you did something definitely bad. Oh, what the F. Oh, every time the power is involved here, that's the result. Oh, no. No F way. Daida, look at that. I mean, oh yeah, and in fact it will happen. Oh yeah. And in fact, that's why he said that Daida, Makasaru, yes, I mean, I take care of her. Yeah, yeah. Oh, look. Oh yeah. The more he eats these souls, the more he's growing and he's becoming a monster, yeah. So is there a way now to give Boji the power he was supposed to have? No, you can't do anything with that. I mean, see, of course. No, even this is pointless, I guess. Here we need to die. No, no, that was not so easy. See? Oh, come on. Yeah, as I was telling you that this demon is the big deal, but... No! No, no, don't say that! No, it's a curse! Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I told you that she was coming back to life. So they have a possibility for her to change. Oh! That's Daida, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, bye bye. Oh wow, okay. I wasn't telling you this. I mean, I was telling you that Daida was supposed to help her in the future. Eh? Oh, yeah, but look now. How can we open that cocoon? Despa, I understand you, but there will be another way. There has to be a way, okay? Ah, okay, no, that was so simple. I thought that it was another sort of a curse they have to face. Oh, okay. Sì, Miranjo. Yes, but now you have another person that take care of you. Yeah. Yes. Whoa! No, 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 you can't say no. Whoa! You have another chance, Miranjo. That's great. Yes! That's so great. Okay, of course. Wow, Daida is so badass right now. Yeah. At the end of the day, she didn't do something wrong. She just wanted to make King Boss's happiness and transform it into reality. Yeah, but the intention was good. Yet, yeah, but Boggy will save Oken. Yes, yes. Absolutely, yes. I agree. Yes, that's your second chance. Yes. I would suggest to her to believe in herself and make herself happy instead of follow other people's happiness. Well, that changed a lot, yeah. Oh! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. And a great friend. I hope he will understand. No, okay, no, he doesn't. Uh, Look, I can understand even his point of view. Oh! Wow! Because I think. Oh. I mean, even this, Oh! Healing! That's Daida. Yeah. Yes. Don't be so strict, healing. Ah, come on. No, you're never too old for this. I love healing. Oh. Oh, that's emotional. Oh, my wife. Yes. Yeah. No! No, Daida already chose. Oh, look! Of course, this story can't finish like this. Absolutely, I think that's the most important thing. If this is what you believe and you think it's so nice, let's go ahead, but I don't think so. I don't think people need a ranking of kings. Okay, guys, another episode finished. Look, I'm so happy for what I saw. I mean, as I was telling you in previous episodes, I hoped that Miranjo could have had a second chance because I don't know, I had the feeling that she needed a new chance for her life. And the reason why she needs the second chance is that thanks to that she can repair to all the mistakes she was making so far. So I think that this is the perfect moment for her to turn the page and to start a new chapter of her life. We got in touch even with the background story, and finally we understand that Miranjo was just going ahead with what her mother always wanted to do. That means to be kind to others, to please others, to help others with their goals. And that's a side of the personality of her mom that was reflected into her, because while she was spending lots of time with her mom, she could understand how to behave later. But the problem was that King Bosse was so selfish, was so presumptuous even to think that he had to become the strongest of the world, that he kept going ahead with his dream, etc., while at the same time other people were condemned because of this choice. First of all, Miranjo, because we see that the more he wanted to reach his dream, the more Miranjo had to sacrifice somehow her existence in order to help him. I think that Miranjo was just a kind girl. I mean, she understood that King Bosse was sacrificing his life in order to please her, to stay next to her, and to have a happy life together. But then, the more King Bosse was praising her and the choice that they had to live together and to spend the time together, to travel around the world, etc., etc., the more Miranjo felt guilty because of this, because he was sacrificing his own dreams to follow her. So Miranjo, by being so kind, thought, okay, wait, by being kind, it's better if I give King Bosse the possibility to follow his dreams. But that dream that he had was not a dream that could make him become a better person. I mean, just to become the strongest one. That doesn't mean that it was something that could make other people happy, or that this thing could change the world for better. So I think that that was just a matter of selfishness. And in fact, now we understand every time that he was searching a strong person to defeat, why in previous episodes he was asking to Miranjo, while she was confined into the mirror, tell me who is the strongest in the world right now. And of course Boggy was the one, because he was constantly trying to find the strongest person to defeat. And now we understand many things. But look, this selfishness brought him to choose to steal from Boggy's body the strength. I mean, to sacrifice the strength of his first child to gain this immense strength. So the immense strength that now Bosse had was not his own strength, it was Boggy's strength that was stolen. I mean, this is something crazy. Try to understand Boggy's strength and try to imagine how Boggy could have been so strong if everything was normal. He would have been a giant. I mean, even the size of his body is totally different because everything was taken away from him. How can a person steal from his son or his daughter, no matter the gender, the power just because of his personal interest? I mean, King Bosse was simply disgusting by choosing something like this. And this is not Miranjo's fault, because Miranjo just wanted to help him, because she understood that actually King Bosse was not happy at all. He was just trying to praise her and to be a slave of her, especially after what happened. King Bosse killed her dad and he felt so guilty, but at the same time, it's not Miranjo's fault. It's King Bosse who decided to say yes to this pact with the devil. And this is something crazy. Okay, the only fault Miranjo has, maybe, is that she was making a promise to this little demon, and she was promising this little demon not to ask anything to him in order to turn him into a monster as much as he is now. And okay, she broke the promise, yeah. But she broke the promise because she really loved King Bosse, that she didn't have any other choice in order to make him happy. But, as always, you understand that the more a person is getting in touch with the power that he doesn't know, this power is even bigger than he thinks, the more things are going to collapse. And in fact, the real victim of all this was Boggy, because he couldn't have the strength he had to gain, because he suffered a lot because of his father's decision. I mean, Boggy was bullied, was put aside, was bullied even by his brother, and his brother now, he's realizing that everything that he did on Boggy was wrong, not just because of the fact that he was bullying him or he was creating this superiority that was affecting Boggy, but this thing was all caused by his father. and Boji had to suffer for nothing. But let me tell you, at this point, even if Boji suffered a lot, that was such a great path for him to grow and to find his own strength, no matter the strength that he was supposed to have. And I think that at this point, it was even better like this. Because gaining the power, growing by yourself, it's definitely a process that everyone should take, because it's definitely better to discover your strength little by little, to accept it, to acknowledging it, and to fulfill it by yourself instead of having it since you're born. I think that that's the best thing ever. So what happened to Boji could seem a curse at the beginning, but then it turned into happiness, because now Boji is surrounded by lots of people who love him. He is surrounded by a great friend, a great teacher, as Daida was saying. And now everyone is accepting his strength that was discovered little by little. And I think that it was better like this. All things are evil, especially if you're trying to recreate something good for you. So I think that at the end of the day, everything that Bosse was causing was not just something for bad, but it was also something for good. Because Boji could have had the possibility to dig inside himself and his feelings and to find the key to solve the problems anyway. But of course, if we see things from another perspective, what Bosse did to Boji was something crazy. And even Daida was angry for this. But Bosse had the chance to leave to Daida this great task, that is to take care of Miranjo. And as I was telling you in the previous episode, by giving Daida this chance, not only is a chance for Miranjo to regain her life back and to redeem herself from all the mistakes she made and to create a hope for the future, but she can find finally another person that can really take care of her, and she can detach herself from Bosse once for all. And by doing this, she will definitely be happy, because she will take care of Bosse's son, and at the same time she will be taken care by him. So she will experience love this time. She will experience something that is equal, something that both can create. And I think Miranjo can make it, definitely. So this will of Daida to marry her is simply great. I really love this. And I think that Daida can reach this point also because he changed. And it was not just because of Miranjo, who was helping him through darkness. As I was telling you, thanks to darkness, he could find the light at the end of the tunnel. But I think that it's also because of Bosse. Because Bosse, by giving him the chance to see what happened in the past, can also understand that his brother doesn't have any fault, or he is not different just because he was born like this, but just because of his dad's stupid goals to achieve. And that's a great way for Daida to change mentally towards his brother and to give him a chance to restart even this great bond between brothers, because at the beginning the two brothers were going along pretty well with each other, but then as soon as Daida wanted to be stronger than him, and as soon as he recognized that he was not strong enough, he decided to go ahead with this ranking of kings. But the good thing is that right now Daida and Boji can create a special bond, and by acknowledging his power in front of everybody. I mean, when Daida was saying that Boji saved him, that was something great, because this was a way to repair to all the mistakes even Daida made so far towards him. And look, this seems to be a happy ending, But it's not, because next episode we will see how this season 1 will connect with the season 2. Of course, as I was telling you, now that everything is solved with Miranjo, I think that right now the other problem is to defeat these other enemy that even a boss couldn't defeat. And of course, for that we need the brothers alliance. I think that that's what's going to happen, or at least Boggy by himself can defeat him, because at the end of the day, Boggy now developed a strength that that enemy against the boss couldn't see. So as much as Boggy could defeat the boss, I think there's the chance for him to defeat even this enemy that we are about to approach in season 2. I'm sure of this. Healing was releasing her feelings towards both of them, and it was so great. Look, I really like Healing because she is a great mom, not just towards Daida, but even towards Boggy, who is not her real son. But as we were telling many times, you don't have to be a mother necessarily just because of your natural sons and daughters. You can be a mother even to kids who need a mother. And I think Healing is representing this, the possibility to be a mother, not just when it's happening naturally speaking, but also when you have an innocent and a victim person like Boggy who really needs love, who really needs to be hugged, and that's the perfect way to go ahead with this. So Healing, I'm so happy that you could hug both of them in the same way. I really like the fact that she saw the way in which they were when they were young, and they were all the same for her. So there's no difference. And even if Daida is saying, no, I'm too old for this, no, it's never too late to be hugged by your mom. I think that was so great. Now Healing has to accept the fact that Daida has to marry. I can't wait, because she doesn't agree with this. But I think that as soon as she will see that Miranjo really takes care of him, she will acknowledge this marriage. Let's stay tuned and keep on watching. Last but not least, talking about Despa, I want to say that I understand his feelings, of course, as much as I understand even Desaha's feelings, because maybe Desaha doesn't want to repeat the same mistakes that his father made, so that's why he accepted what's going to happen right now between Daida and Miranjo. But talking about Despa, I feel his frustration, because he really wanted to save his brother no matter what. And I really admire what he says later, because Miranjo, he is not immortal. Miranjo right now had the chance to redeem herself and to give teaching to the future generations. That is so important. But Oken is immortal, so he can wait a little bit more. He can sacrifice a little bit of his immortal time for this. And I think that something is going to happen to Oken too. I am sure that Oken will come back to life too as a mortal one. And I can't wait to see who's going to save him. At this point, I hope that Daida and Boggy are saving him, because they are brothers too. And as much as they saved their brotherhood, I hope that they can save even this other brotherhood that is feeling lots of pain throughout all this time. So when Oken was saying, you can't save me yet, that yet is a great deal that will happen later. And yeah, I mean, only other brothers can help these brothers. So now that Boggy and Daida can find a great alliance, now that Boggy and Daida can recreate this brotherhood that they have lost many years before, they have the chance to fight all together to rescue Oken and to defeat that enemy that seems to be unbeatable. But never say never, because you already saw that even when people are saying that someone is invincible, no, he or she is not. Okay guys, I think that for this great episode, that is it. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned, because next Friday I come back with the last episode of this first season of this great story, Ousama ranking of kings. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Bye guys, see you in the next video.